I don't like Chelsea. I don't like their fans specifically, but they're right in this one. They're right because Abramovich has done an unbelievable job for them, right? I support Man United. I want Man United to be successful. Abramovich has taken Chelsea to heights they never would have gone to. Welcome to the channel. I really have got a bit of a controversial view on this. Chelsea fans sang Roman Abramovich's name when they were playing Burnley yesterday. They chanted it throughout the game and they were booed by the Burnley fans. And they sang it during the minute's applause for Ukraine. And Thomas Tuchel has come out and said that it's not the time to do this. We should show solidarity all together. We take the knee together. We should do things together. It's not the right moment, the right message for the club. We do it for Ukraine and there's no second options. Our thoughts are with them and we stand together. But I don't like Chelsea. I don't like their fans specifically, but they're right in this one. They're right because Abramovich has done an unbelievable job for them, right? I support Man United. I want Man United to be successful. Abramovich has taken Chelsea to heights they never would have gone to. He's been an unbelievable owner. In the past 20 years, they've been the most successful club in England and probably second behind Real Madrid in Europe. Maybe Real Madrid and Bayern Munich might be two above them in the past 20 years. But basically, in England, by far, City are obviously coming up now. But he's done an absolutely fantastic job. And I think that the Chelsea fans are well within their rights to back a guy who's backed their club. And also, as I've discussed in other videos, the whole notion that only Russian billionaires are the corrupt ones is garbage. There's a lot of garbage involved. The Saudi Arabians have just bought Newcastle United and they flattened Yemen. They flattened it. Absolutely flattened it. One of the poorest countries in the world, Yemen, has had one of the most sophisticated armies just bomb it into hell. Humanitarian crisis, civilians dying left, right and centre. Absolute state terrorism, and they've just bought Newcastle United, right? So I'm not saying two wrongs make a right, but there's a context here. Man City's owners, from Abu Dhabi, they've been involved in the bombing of Yemen, right? Let's go back to the Saudis. They chop people's heads off. So like Abramovich is sold because he probably wanted to sell since 2008 because, you know, since the whole issue with the Novichok in the Novichok murders in Salisbury, he wanted to sell, and now he's been forced to sell. But from a Chelsea fan's perspective, why shouldn't they chant his name? Like, he's one of them. And like, as I say, let me be clear, I do not like Chelsea and I do not like their fans, but they're right about this one. This is nonsense. Like he shouldn't even have to sell, in my view. And if he is selling, and if he's selling because of Ukraine, which I think he is, I think this is the straw that's broke the camel's back. You know, then they're well within the rights to chant his name. And actually, I'm not condoning what Putin's doing, but like, let's get in the real world at this point. Let's get in the real world. Like, we flattened Iraq. We bombed the shit out of Afghanistan. We bombed Gaddafi and handed him over to Islamic jihadists, right? So let's just calm down, right, with all this moral nonsense, because it's global politics. And this virtue signalling and this liberal shite is ruining this country. And let me reiterate again, I do not support Putin. I do not support Chelsea. I do not support Abramovich. I don't think the Russian oligarchs should have their money in London. But where have the Saudis got all their money? Where have the Emiratis, the Qataris? Where do you think all the dictators from the Central Asian republics who have all those oil reserves have their money? Where did Gaddafi have all his money? Right? Where the fuck do you think their money goes? It goes into London and we make a lot of money from it as a country because we tax it, it creates jobs, it helps the housing market. So let's get in the real world and understand our role as Britain in relation to these dictators. Her Majesty's Prison Service go to Saudi Arabia and train their prison officers. In their prisons is torture. We sell them torture equipment. A company called Marconi, which is based in Lancashire, one of the biggest exports from this country, sell torture equipment. right? And we sell it to the Saudis, and they use it against Shia Muslims in eastern Saudi Arabia. They execute people, clerics, and other people who are against them. We don't say anything about it. I'm not saying it's right, but what I'm saying, like, get in the real world and stop being thick. Educate yourself. Go onto Amnesty International's website, and you'll see a lot of the allies of the UK are horrible cunts. End of. So, Chelsea fans, Abramovich has done an amazing job. I'm a Man United fan. The Glazers have taken £1.5 billion out of my club. Abramovich has put in £1.5 billion. I'd like an Abramovich to manage Man United, to own Man United. We've had extractive owners. Abramovich is going to lose money on this transaction, and he's brought joy and joy and joy to their fans. So why shouldn't they chant his name? Tuchel's wrong about this. Well done to Chelsea fans. Like, when someone is been amazing to your club, you back them to the end, right? And I like that. You should always back your people to the end. Criticizing your own people, you know, is wrong. And actually, dare I say it, I thought I'd never say it because I hate him actually. John Terry's right. John Terry's right. I can't believe those words are coming out of my mouth, but John Terry's right. There's a hypocritical knobheads slagging off Abramovich and slagging off John Terry, going, "Oh, you should be outraged." These are the people that voted for the war in Iraq. So well done to John Terry. I'd never thought I'd say it, but they're my views. Disagree with me all you want. I don't mind, but it's bollocks. You cannot have double standards in life. You can't be on top of a moral hill and start pontificating about other people. Wake up about your own society and stop. Get your head from up your own arse and understand what role this country has around the world. Right? So calm down. Anyway, comment below. Cheers.